Welcome to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums, where we bring you all of the exciting action of the Southern University football program. It's brought to you by Coca-Cola, the Louisiana Lottery, Baton Rouge Metropolitan Airport, Amerigroup Insurance, McLean Financial Group, the Communities of Color Network, Tobacco Free Living, Mid-South Bank, and Jerry Lane Buick GMC. Hello and welcome to week 4 of the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums. Of course, we come to you each week from the End Zone Daiquiris and Bar located at 6224 Plank Road. We invite you to come out, talk a little Southern University football after Coach and I finish taping the show and have a good Southern University football time. Of course, we come on about 5 times a week, as you can see there by the graphic, a couple of times on Cox 4, a couple of times on Pelican Broadcasting, but you can always catch us on YouTube and our Facebook channel anytime at your convenience. Tell all your friends, go to the sites and share it and get us more viewers and more followers. Coach, let's talk a little Jaguar football, and tonight we're talking about total domination. Some years from now, when people are talking about that season opener against Alabama State, 64-6 was the score, but it was total domination by the Jaguars in every phase of the game.
Well, I really thought the guys played really well. They were enthusiastic about playing at home. We talk about, defending our home turf and just talking about giving the effort. A lot of people are paying their funds to come out and watch you play. It's your responsibility to perform at a high level, and I thought from start to finish our guys did that.
Coach, last year we're talking about Alabama State. Last year at their place, a barn burner, we win it 45-34. This year, the week before, they played the SWAC champs, Alcorn State, and they should have beat them, lost on a last drive by Alcorn. Did you think that you'd have this kind of output against them?
Well, I really thought the game would slow down for our guys. Coming off of 2 games against ULM and Tulane, I really thought that the football game would slow down and our guys would be able to play on a level field. And we talk about it, when we don't make mistakes and shoot ourselves in the foot, we got an opportunity to be a good football team. And we took advantage of some of their miscues, and it led to the point difference that you saw.
Coach, before we jump into highlights, we got to talk about a special man, a special football player, Mr. Willie Quinn. Fast Willie Quinn threw for 1, he caught 3, and he returned 1 for 5 touchdowns, over 300 all-purpose yards for someone 5'5" and 145, 150 soaking wet. Coach, he's a special football player. Have you ever been around one that special?
Well, yes, I have.
Wow.
I've had one we had one at Georgia Southern named Adrian Peterson, who won the Walter Payton Award and led the country in rushing, and we won the national championship with him. And this is probably the second best football player I ever seen to touch the football, and I really think the best is in front of him. He has the right focus and the right mindset, and he had a tremendous game on Saturday.
The Adrian Peterson that plays for Minnesota?
No, the Adrian Peterson that played at Georgia Southern and went on to play with the Chicago Bears.
Okay. Not familiar with his name. Let's jump into some highlights from Saturday. The Jaguars versus the Hornets. And Coach, barn burner. We just came out on fire, and from the opening tip, your special teams, they were on fire, doing a great job of shutting down the Hornets special teams. There you see Willie Quinn, taking one to the house. Coach, if that man gets open, he is guaranteed to score if you can get him the ball.
Special talent, a lot of defense to go out to pay attention to him, and we're glad he's on our football team because he'll a nightmare for defensive coordinators.
Talking about special teams right there, another good coverage. Here your defense, they get stout on the Hornets and stop that run. Coach, you had to be happy from the defensive output. I know you're not the defensive coordinator, but I'm sure you and Trey Oliver do a lot of talking, and I was really impressed with the effort. Coach, why a pooch kick at this point of the game?
Well, we had the leverage, and we were trying to really get the ball right back, give it to our offense with a short field, and put more points on the board.
Took a chance, and they didn't score. this young man will break the all-time SWAC rushing record. I can't say enough about his output. Leonard Tillery gives you everything he's got every time he's on the field, and you gotta love football players like that, Coach.
Well, he's an exciting young man, and then, you know, I tell you, we got a lot of guys that have the same kind of character and work ethic, and Tillery's one of those guys that when he touched the football, I think you can get to the edge of your seats and stand up and maybe look at what's going to happen.
You saw John West run one, and then you see a reverse to Willie Quinn, and he puts it up in the air, and it's a caught by Randall Menard. Of course, it's always great to have Randall Menard back. Now cornerbacks can't key on just Willie Quinn. They got to worry about Menard and Dylan Beard, the tight end.
Well, exactly. When we can run the football, spread it around to those weapons, it really makes us a potent offense. And I think Coach Berry's doing a tremendous job at moving those guys around and getting them open.
There you saw a sack. And Coach, again, your defense played lights out. They really came with their ears pinned back. Did y'all see something in the film that said you could get to the quarterback if you really rushed them hard?
Well, it's our front four. We have bookends that are very good football players. Aaron Tiller, Bradley Porter, Simeon Houston, Joe Davis. Those guys really can get after the quarterback. And when you can rush forward, really give you a better chance to play defense. You
saw Willie Quinn take one back for 78 yards. Then you saw another great play with an interception. Again, talking about lights out, Coach. First half, you know, we're up, and when we come back, we're going to show you some more highlights and talk to you about what Coach told his team at halftime so they didn't let down. Stay with us on the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums.
Welcome to the multiplier games. Multiply your winnings 5 times, 10 times, 25 times. Win up to $100,000. Louisiana Lottery. Multiply your play.
At Mid-South Bank, we're dedicated to providing loans that allow our customers to achieve their business and personal dreams. That's one promise you can bank on. We're not just business associates, we're neighbors. We're committed to our customers and the strength of our local economy. Here at Mid-South Bank, responsibility matters. With locations in Texas and Louisiana and still growing. Discover how our customers are finding strength in numbers at Mid-South Bank.
Traveling with kids is kind of a nightmare, but flying out of BTR makes it stress-free. Everyone there is
so much friendlier than any other airport I've been to. You can't have a fantastic city without the community support of a great airport. I can actually get anywhere in the world from right here in town. BTR makes travel
so easy that I feel at home right when my plane lands. It takes almost no time to get back to my family. So that feeling of, this is home, for me, happens at BTR.
So we can feel forever, yeah, feel together, be real together. No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. Here we go. Taste the feeling.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums. Coach, halftime you're up 34-0. What do you tell your team so they don't let down, so they don't get relaxed against a team like Alabama State?
Well, you tell your returning players, just remember last year we had the same lead and you guys were able to come back. You know, you just really want to go out there and focus on doing your job, play one play at a time. Let's execute and let's start fast in the third quarter and finish off the fourth quarter.
Coach, we got plenty more highlights to show. Let's jump into those highlights and get this game going. Again, second half, here we are. Nice pass that the quarterback made, but our defense was right there on the coverage. Coach, literally, We stopped them from just about everything they tried to do, whether it be through the air or on the ground. That's got to be satisfying for you as an old defensive coordinator.
Well, exactly. I thought those guys on defense did a great job with the game plan, and the players did a great job going out and executing it.
Here we go. Dylan Beard catches one for a first down. Austin Howard gets rid of one quick, and Leonard Tillery does the rest with his feet. Takes it out of bounds. Coach, you got a chance to run some other players. That's John West taking one in. It's good to spell Tillery for a little bit and get somebody else a little time, isn't it?
Well, it's great. We got some depth at running back, and it's just great to be able to plug those other guys in.
Coach, Willie Quinn catches a screen and takes it 80 yards to the house for a touchdown. This is the kind of ability this young man has. Every time he touches the ball, he's a threat to score. And what I love about him is, at the beginning of the year, I said, what's your goal for this year, Willie? He said to win the Heisman Trophy.
Well, you got to like his confidence.
Love his confidence, Coach. Love his confidence. Here we go. Austin Howard tossing up another one. Great catch right there. Coach, clicking on all cylinders. Sometimes when you got a game like this, I wish we could save some of those points for those tight games, but you can't save points, can you?
No, you just got to keep playing, and the good thing about it is, you just play the game that's in front of you. And I thought our guys did a great job of focusing on Alabama State.
There you see defensive coverage by Danny West, and Coach, Danny has done a super job in leading that defense, and really getting everybody ginned up and high to play. You see a nice pick six right there. Coach, on this night, I guess everybody graded out at 100, huh?
Well, no, we really, when you go back and look at the film, you can clearly see, we got a lot of room to improve on. We can play a lot better, and we talked to our players about enjoying this one, and then once we got to the film on Monday, they was able to see that we'll make our corrections, and hopefully we continue to get better as a football team.
Jaguar Nation, you heard it here first from Dawson Odums. The Jaguars still have some improvement to do. When we come back, we're going to look at our players of the week and have the Coca-Cola player interviews. Stay with us on the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums.
I have 2 kids, and like any mom, I want them to be healthy. So I chose Amerigroup Louisiana for our Bayou health plan. We get all our Medicaid benefits and pharmacy and prescription drug coverage. But you know what I really like? I get rewards for taking my kids to their doctor visits.
Choose Amerigroup Louisiana. Call 1-855-BAYOU-4U today. That's 1-855-229-6848.
To gain financial success, the first step is getting in the game with planning your retirement. With so much uncertainty in the financial world, it's crucial to have someone on your team that understands your financial goals and can navigate you to obtaining your dream to financial freedom. McLean Financial Group advises in many areas. We pride ourselves on strategic financial planning and serving our clients, a great combination to obtain financial freedom. Get in the game and let McLean Financial Group design your customized financial playbook and quarterback you to financial independence.
Diseases from smoking kill more African Americans each year than car crashes, AIDS, and murders combined. In the U.S., about 1 in 5 African American adults smoke cigarettes. It's estimated that each cigarette you smoke shortens your life by 7 minutes. That's 7 minutes less to spend time with people you love doing what you love. Each time you smoke a cigarette. Is it worth it? Smoking affects us all.
At Jerry Lane, they rolled the red carpet out for me.
It's always been Jerry.
You know what? It's tradition, it's family, and that's what keeps us coming back to Jerry Lane.
Get the lane, get the lane. Get the lane, get the lane. Get the lane, get the lane.
We're a Jerry Lane family.
All lanes lead to. You can count on Jerry Lane.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums. Of course, we come to you each week from the End Zone Daiquiris and Bar, located at 6224 Plank Road. We invite you to come out talk a little Southern football with Coach and I after we wrap up the show. Coach, as we do every time in this segment, we got to talk about our Alpha Media Players of the Week. Who were the Players of the Week this week for the Alcorn Alabama State game?
Well, on offense, a lot of guys really played well, especially our offensive line and tight end position, but we was able to name Terrell Lee, our offensive center, as Player of the Week. And defensively, Aaron Tiller had a great game. And then special teams, it was Willie Quinn.
Very good. There you have the Alpha Media Players of the Week. And, of course, they get a nice ball from the Southern University Quarterback Club. They brought it in tonight. And, of course, it has the game, the week, and a nice little keepsake for all the Players of the Week, courtesy of the SU Quarterback Club. So, again, good job, guys. Keep getting these balls. Coach, after the game, we caught up with Willie Quinn, Austin Howard, Leonard Tillery, and we filed this report with Joe Dupree.
Well, Todd, it was a night to be remembered right here at A.W. Mumford Stadium, and I'm here with our manager of the offense, Austin Howard. Now, Austin, it looked like you were a little off the first two games of the season, but tonight, 304 yards with 3 touchdowns, and it seemed like everything went your way tonight.
I mean, I give all my credit to my coaches. I give all the credit to my O-line for giving me time. They made it happen tonight, and the skill players just made the plays.
Well, let's talk a little bit about Willie Quinn. Looked like Willie tonight, every time you and Willie had that chemistry going on.
Oh, man, that just starts in practice, So, I mean, he come to practice, work hard every day, and, it just shows up in the game.
Let's hit one other player. Randall Menard is back. How you feel about that?
Oh man, it's just like I said before. Once you double Willie, then I got a 6'2", 6'3", 6'4" receiver on the other side. So defense really got to pick their poison. So if you want double one, I just go to the other.
You heard that right here at the Jaguar Football Show. Todd, we are here at Mumford Stadium, and I haven't seen a Jaguar performance like this in years. In all my years of covering the Jaguars, man, y'all showed up and showed out tonight. I'm here with Willie Quinn. Now, Willie, here's what you did tonight. You threw for a touchdown. You returned a touchdown. You caught 3 touchdowns. How did it feel to put together a complete game like tonight?
I mean, it's my job to go out every game and just showcase my talent to everyone. Me being this size, just me being able to make big plays.
You made big plays tonight, brother. And here's my question, Willie. Your size, your speed, was this an audition for the NFL?
I mean, that's one of my goals, to make it to the next level. That's what I'm aiming for.
Well, making it to the next level, let's talk about a record you broke tonight. You tied, let's rephrase that. You tied the FCS record for 10 career return touchdowns. Is your goal to break that record?
Of course, man. I ain't stopping here. I'm gonna keep going. Keep going.
That's what I'm talking about. You heard it right here on the Jaguar Football Show. And Todd, it continues. I'm here with Leonard Tillery, and Leonard, wow, what a night. Southern showed up and showed out. I haven't seen a home opener like this in a long time. I think that lets us know what's to come this year. Now, Leonard, you had over 150 yards tonight. After the first hit, what makes it so hard for people to tackle you?
Getting in the hole, our offensive linemen do a great job with making one-on-ones for me. So if you're in the hole with me, I'm going to force you inside, force you outside, but it's going to be a difficult tackle either way. It's just going to come down to them just staying fundamentally sound and just trying their best because, like I said, there's not too much you can do.
Well, Leonard, I tell you, I saw you do some juke moves tonight that had everybody going, ooh. Next question. Can you believe the offense did the output they did tonight?
Oh, most definitely. That's what we expect. I've been trying to tell the guys we can be as good as we want to be. We can be as explosive as we want to be. But it's going to take time for us to get to this level consistently. The first 2 weeks we played good on offense, but it was simple turnovers and penalties and things like that. We came out today and just focused on execution. And, having Menard back, it was a blessing.
It definitely was. You heard it right here at the Jaguar Football Show.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums. When we come back, we're going to look ahead to our game this weekend against Alabama A&M up in Huntsville. Stay with us.
Welcome to the multiplier games. Multiply your winnings. 5 times. 10 times. 25 times. Win up to $100,000. Louisiana Lottery. Multiply your play.
At Mid-South Bank, we're dedicated to providing loans that allow our customers to achieve their business and personal dreams. That's one promise you can bank on. We're not just business associates, we're neighbors. We're committed to our customers and the strength of our local economy. Here at Mid-South Bank, responsibility matters. With locations in Texas and Louisiana and still growing. Discover how our customers are finding strength in numbers at Mid-South Bank.
Traveling with kids is kind of a nightmare, but flying out of BTR makes it stress-free. Everyone there is
so much friendlier than any other airport I've been to. You can't have a fantastic city without the community support of a great airport. I can actually get anywhere in the world from right here in town. BTR makes travel
So easy that I feel at home right when my plane lands. It takes almost no time to get back to my family. So that feeling of, this is home, for me, happens at BTR.
So we can feel forever, yeah, feel together, be real together. No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. Here we go. Taste the feeling.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums. Coach, this weekend we travel over to Huntsville, Alabama to take on the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. The Bulldogs are coming off a loss to Prairie View. They lost 41-20 this weekend at home, and the Panthers rolled up 523 yards of total offense on this night. I'm talking about running wild on them. That bodes well for Leonard Tillery, Austin Howard, Willie Quinn. If Prairie View got that many yards on them, what can we do?
Well, I think it's a different kind of style of team, and each week, each coach is going to do a great job of getting their football team prepared for the next opponent. We trying to move on from the game we just played, just focus on Alabama A&M, put the best game plans in place, and give our guys an opportunity to be successful. They're a power running football team, and defensively they had some chances. They turned the ball over, and Prairie View was able to capitalize on it, but it was 20-28 going into the fourth quarter. So it was a much closer ball game than the score indicated. They'll be ready to play at home. We got to get our guys prepared to go on the road and take on a very good Alabama A&M football team.
Coach, what do the Bulldogs like to do on defense?
Well, they get some 3 down, 4 down. They're a pressure team. So we got to be prepared. They pressure you, they blitz you, and they play some zone. So they mix things up. So we got to do a great job of understanding, what they're doing and recognizing and be able to take advantage of the opportunities that'll be presented to us.
Coach, second SWAC game of our season. How do you guard against a letdown after such a dominating performance against Alabama State? You go into Alabama A&M, the guys are feeling really good about themselves, maybe on a high from this past game. How do you guard against that?
Well, I think it's a process. I don't think you really start that process after you win games. It's been the same process every week, is that we play a game on Sunday, we come back in, we take a look at it as a staff, then on Monday we move on to the next game. And that's our approach. This one is behind us. We're on to Alabama A&M, that's where our focus is. And each week, in the SWAC, we call it the longest playoff in college football. This is the second round, and your focus got to intensify each week.
Coach, one of our biggest hard-hitting defensive players, Raheem Ledbetter, has not been with us for our first 4 games. What's the status on Raheem Ledbetter? Will we be getting him back?
Well, we should get him back after this next game and add more depth to our secondary, add more speed to the field, and we'll be excited when he get out there. But until then, he's got to miss this game, and we're going to be ready to rock and roll, and hopefully we can go up there and take care of business and get back some players that may be injured, get back some players that may be sitting out, and hopefully we'll be able to put a team together that can go down this 7-game stretch after the bye weeks and represent the university well.
Well, Coach, going up there to Huntsville and get that second SWAC win of the season. When we come back, we're going to wrap up this week's edition of the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums. Stay with us.
I have 2 kids, and like any mom, I want them to be healthy. So I chose Amerigroup Louisiana for our Bayou health plan. We get all our Medicaid benefits and pharmacy and prescription drug coverage. But you know what I really like? I get rewards for taking my kids to their doctor visits.
Choose Amerigroup Louisiana. Call 1-855-BAYOU-4U today. That's 1-855-229-6848.
To gain financial success, the first step is getting in the game with planning your retirement. With so much uncertainty in the financial world, it's crucial to have someone on your team that understands your financial goals and can navigate you to obtaining your dream to financial freedom. McLean Financial Group advises in many areas. We pride ourselves on strategic financial planning and serving our clients, a great combination to obtain financial freedom. Get in the game and let McLean Financial Group design your customized financial playbook and quarterback you to financial independence.
Diseases from smoking kill more African Americans each year than car crashes, AIDS, and murders combined. In the U.S., about 1 in 5 African American adults smoke cigarettes. It's estimated that each cigarette you smoke shortens your life by 7 minutes. That's 7 minutes less to spend time with people you love doing what you love. Each time you smoke a cigarette, is it worth it? Smoking affects us all.
At Jerry Lane, they rolled the red carpet out for me.
It's always been Jerry.
You know what? It's tradition, it's family, and that's what keeps us coming back to Jerry Lane.
Get in the lane, get in the lane. Get in the lane, get in the lane. Get in the lane, get in the lane.
We're a Jerry Lane family.
All lanes lead to. You can count on Jerry Lane.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show, where we come to you each week from the End Zone, Daiquiris and Bar, located at 6224 Plank Road. Coach, what do you want to tell the nation about coming to Huntsville to support the team this weekend?
Well, it's going to be a crowd. You know, it's going to be a home crowd for them. Any guys that come up there will be appreciative of the fan support, and we look forward to seeing all of you on the sidelines and in the stands at Huntsville, Alabama.
Coach said the Jaguar Nation needs to travel. Get on up to Huntsville. All right, Coach, we come on about 5 times a week. Let's put that graphic up so people can see when we come on. We want people to tell other people, let them know when we come on. We come on 5 times a week. You can also catch us on our YouTube channel and our Facebook channel. So if you can't catch us in the Baton Rouge, greater Baton Rouge area, New Orleans, Lafayette, you can also catch us on social media on those channels. Coach, good luck this weekend. Go Jags!